And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Brandon Gunn and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jackson first play going to throw. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked by Ted Hendricks.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco 80. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Panthers. Olsen. Greg Olsen. 27 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Raiders nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now Jackson. He'll get this one to Cup complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Vegas. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now it's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score.
Extra point is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
79
It's
Broncos.
now 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready?
Now Newton. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain there of 21 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Now Newton. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He's going to air one out. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Raiders 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Raiders first down. First and 10 at the
Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thornton. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton, 31 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's Newton. Airing it out for Olsen. This is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 79 Broncos. Let go.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Nineteen tight. Here we go. Tight. 70 Lions. Panther 11. Go.
Here's Newton. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
70 Ranger. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
A running play, it's Dowdle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Cougar 19. Ready.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Okay,
Here's
ready?
3rd and 3.
19 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19.
Back to throw, Newton. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson now. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Eric Dickerson, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Carlson on for the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Ready?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Off-play action, Newton. Now a diving effort right sideline, he's got it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it? Cowboy 80. Rig alert, rig alert. Dragon 60. Hut.
Throwing is Newton. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Jackson going to keep it. Going up top for Cup. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Again, Jackson has taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line.
First down. A gain of 15. On the Las Vegas first down.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Completes this one to Thornton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 12. First down.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand-new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And, Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Go street. Ready.
They run here with Dowdle. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
Newton now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Newton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Viking 18. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And we're back now in Charlotte. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
60 Vikings, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Now it's Newton. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Newton to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Newton now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll make sure he's touched down.
And now the yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Okay,
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. Viking, 18. Dragon, 60. 7 Pirates, Buffalo, 18.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Going quickly out to the right side. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on his spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions at the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting.
Raider, first down. First and 10.
Now Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing, Jackson. That's caught by Thornton. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Jackson. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them. At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage, because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 32-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 yards to go. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker.
A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And the Raiders escape.